Hello, you absolute mad lads. How are you all? How is everybody? Welcome back. Did Luke get an attitude adjustment yet? I mean, he's gotten scolded a few times. He's gotten scolded a few times by his father. It's weird playing without my glasses. I broke my glasses last night, and it's actually really annoying. These are my actual prescription glasses, and they broke last night. And it's not that I can't see without them, because I can actually see almost perfectly fine without them. My vision's actually not terrible, but they have like built-in blue light help, and I don't know, it's weird. It's just weird. It's just weird. It's just weird. Anyway, how is everybody this evening? How is everybody? I hope everyone's doing well. What phase are you on? We are on phase 2. Phase 2, the zombies have gotten quite a bit tougher. We're on phase 2 now. Mutation has begun. Mutation has begun. So we are moving our way through. Right now, actually, what was it? So we went through and we killed the first ancient, the first zombie to trigger phase 2. And we are now working our way back to the base. It is not going super duper well, but we're getting there. We're getting there slowly, but surely. We're getting there. The base is safe. It's done for now. It's safe for now. So hopefully we can get back there without much of an issue. But yeah, this is first things first. We need to get back to the base. We are going to be making a pit stop in Stoke to see if we can grab some engineering research. Other than that, we're here. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Nice stream timing. Just got home from the office. Hell yeah! Happy to have you here. Happy to have you here. As we continue our horrible experiences. Caught me playing Kenshi. Good. That's what I like. I really enjoy when the audience is also playing Kenshi at the same time that I'm playing Kenshi. It's like a Kenshi Inception type deal, right? You're playing Kenshi while you're listening to me play Kenshi. It's magnificent. Magnificent. Are those Ochre Knights? Those are zombies. Those are zombies, and they are fast as hell. Are we going to be able to outrun them? That's the question, because they're quick as hell now, right? Like some of these guys can fucking move. Why are we having such a hard time running? Guys, fucking run. What are you doing? Flee. Flee. Those more zombies? Oh my god, there's so many. Oh my god, there's so many of them. So phase 2 is my understanding is when cities and stuff are going to start to fall. Like they're going to start, the zombies are going to start bum rushing cities and all of that stuff. Like look at this horde. Look at this horde. Have you put the zombies into stage 2? Yeah. Yeah, we're in stage 2. We're going to start getting mutated zombies with higher stats, right? So like look at the stats on these guys, 36. Like we're fighting zombie Chuck Norris's over here. Bruce Lee's. Doing a Project Cthulhu Outbreak run. Can't decide between doing a Mandalorian start or a Forced Slave start. Honestly, dude, Outbreak plus Project Cthulhu with blasters sounds incredible. I would do a Mandalorian start. That'd be fire. Getting like doing a blaster run with Outbreak, that sounds fire as hell. That sounds fire as hell. Sounds like an absolute change of the game is what it sounds like. Yeah, so we can expect zombies to start overtaking towns and cities. Starving bandits, those are holy nations. We gotta bail out from those. Not interested in that. I don't want the smoke. Not today. I'm doing Sentient Sands to Cthulhu right now, and your Cthulhu mod list right now looks amazing with dust. Hell yeah! How does Sentient Sands run with Cthulhu? Do tell. Do tell, because what is it? The next playthrough we're doing a Hive, then after the Hive is Holy Nation. But to be honest, after that one, I'm almost tempted to do a Project Cthulhu with Sentient Sands. Ah, shit. Dodge you. I have no interest in dealing with the Holy Nation right now. They are so low on my list of priorities. And by low, I mean they are not on my list of priorities. We need a last time. Last time we got the base set up actually pretty well. We got the base started to be set up pretty well. We got the HQ built. We improved The zombies from stage 1 to stage 2, so now we're dealing with the tough stuff. And we're today's episode is going to be largely about continuing to fortify the base, hopefully getting equipment and stuff started, like equipment production and stuff started. And going from there. We seem to be equipped to handle stage 2, which is good. We seem to be doing fine with stage 2. In terms of holding them off at the base. We have harpoon turrets, harpoon auto turrets and stuff, so that's going well. We've got the inner keep built, and we're doing okay. The real question is how long can we maintain that? Did a lot of tweaking the files to make the lore transition well. Took a bit of time, but I'm still doing it with all the gear and items. But other than that, it works perfectly. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Did the gates fall last episode? Only for a couple of minutes. We did manage to take it. We did manage to hold the line and secure it. The harpoons did their job. The harpoons did do their job. So, zombies are going to start attacking the cities and stuff more frequently, though. We're going to start having some issues with that pretty soon. So, some of these cities are not going to be usable. Apologies if you guys hear barking in the background. That is my dogs. Obviously. I'm assuming my sister-in-law just got home. So we got some barks happening here. Okay, so we're gonna be in Stoat for the night. I want to pop in and try to grab some engineering research. We need 6 in total. We have 2 back at the base. So, what dogs do you have? I have 2 dogs. One of them is... Show us the dogs, bro. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find them. Find a picture of them that's good that I can show on stream. Hold on. Give me a minute. I'll find them. Find a picture of the dog. Show us the dogs, bro. Oh, you know what? I can search. Oh, yeah. Let me find their Christmas photos from a couple years ago. Where are they Christmas photos at? There they are. So these are their Christmas photos from several years ago. They've got grays and stuff now, but this was them a couple of years ago. Hold on, I gotta enable preview so I can see what I'm showing you guys. Okay. This is them a couple of years ago. And this is them more recently. They're getting old, unfortunately, but this is them more recently. No, they're very, very well trained. The black one I actually had trained as a service dog. She is very, very well trained. And then the other one is just an old fucking cinnamon bun. Look at her. She's just a big pumpkin roll. Just a big pumpkin roll. So they're great dogs. They are great dogs. Fucking weirdos. Just look at her. She's a fucking weirdo. Okay, so yeah, those are the dogs, though. The black one is, she just turned 9, and the other one, it turns 11 in August. So, yeah, they're getting old. They're getting old. Sad to see, but, such is life. Such is life. Such is life. Can I ask the dog's name? Yeah, the black one is Freya, and the white one is Cassie. So Cassie is an American Bulldog Pit Bull mix, and then Freya is half Pit Bull, half Golden Doodle. Actually, you wouldn't know by looking at her, but she's half Pit Bull, half Golden Doodle. But it's Freya and Cassie. We got Freya when she was 3 months old. She's 9 now, and we got Cassie when she was 2 years old, and she is going to be turning 11 in August. So, she was 2 or 3 years old when we got her, but we don't know the exact age of her. We just have an estimate with it, but yep. So, anyway, they are my boops. They're my boops. Do you have a full mod list you'd recommend? Yeah, so if you go to, it depends. So it depends on what vibe you're going for, like what you're trying to get done with it. If you go to the Steam Workshop and then go to collections page and search my name here in his head, all one word, you'll have all of my collections pop up. I've got a Star Wars collection on there. I've got a Vanilla Plus collection on there. I've got a Bounty Hunter collection. And more recently, I have my Zombie Apocalypse collection. So you've got a couple on there for a few different options, depending on what it is you're going on. Since you worked with since you worked for or partnered with Lo-Fi, is there any lore theories or so on the devs have confirmed to you? Not so much. No. That's been one thing that they've been very clear that they don't want to confirm, because that kind of defeats some of the purpose of Kenshi, which I totally get. They want to keep the lore generally just like vague and stuff, so they like the theories and they appreciate them, and I haven't had the opportunity to ask if any of them are maybe correct or not, but ultimately we'll find out if some of them are come Kenshi too. So did the zombies start running? Yeah, zombies are going to start running in. Those triangle bandits? Yeah. Triangle bandits are in here. Yeah, so here it is. The zombies have actually started to run into the city. And they come in giant numbers, too. So they're going to start taking down the guards. And it's not going to happen all at once, right? Because the zombies individually aren't super strong, but they will start to overtake the cities at some point. So we've just got to remain vigilant. Remain vigilant. Beep's purpose is clear. Beep will become the strongest warrior to protect everyone, even the rusty ones who complain too much. This is a good purpose, yes. Okay. Funny enough, I'm starting to see Kenshi articles on Facebook lately. Well, fun fact about that, was it Eurogamer actually put out an article recently about how Kenshi, obscure game Kenshi, sold 3 million copies, but it's super funny that they said obscure, because how do you have a game that sells 3 million copies and also call it obscure? I know what they're saying, and they're not wrong. It's just funny to hear it worded that way, right? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. That actually went quite viral on X. Actually, it was a big thing. I think that article came out last Tuesday or Wednesday, and then my most recent How to Kenshi video came out on Thursday. And I think that the success from that article bled into the feedback from my How to Kenshi video on Lo-Fi's channel, because it feckin' exploded. Absolutely exploded. 5. I'll do one of those. Those. Some of these. And some of those. And some fabrics. Actually, do we have anything we can sell? Burn. We can sell you. Beep, we're going to give him his hat back temporary. No, you know what? We're going to get rid of the hat, because Beep doesn't need it. He doesn't need the hat. Doesn't need it. Okay. Cool. I normally shit on Eurogamer, but a broken clock is right right twice a day. Touche. Yeah, I mean, Eurogamer, it was funny that they were like, it's an obscure game. I'm like, it sold 3 million copies. It can't be that obscure. But it was funny. Burn's not wearing pants to monetize. It's true. Burn is pantsless. It's true. His robot Ghiblies are hanging out. My God. Immediate demonetization. His robot Gibbles are hanging out. Everybody knows that robot Gibbles are inappropriate. Beep is a hiver. Wearing that hat breaks the lore. I mean, what is it? Hive workers can wear hats. Hive workers can wear hats. And Hive princes can wear hats. It's Hive soldier drones that can't wear hats. Hive soldier drones that can't wear hats. Imagine negging a game just to get views on your crappy news site. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Eurogamer either. But they wrote something good about our game, and that's cool. They wrote something good about our game, and that's cool. So can't complain too much. Is what it is. Is what it is. I appreciate it in general. The added traction's always much appreciated, and honestly, the team deserves it. 3 million copies is not a small number by any stretch of the imagination. So, they've earned it. They've done a great job, and they earned it. So, they've absolutely crushed it. They should be proud of themselves. They should. They should. All right, we are going to pop back over here and see what's up with these guys. We should be fast enough to outrun most anything that comes our way. So we're just gonna pop over here, stick it on times 20, and let it go. Yeah. Did you catch my skeleton recruit suggestion earlier? Totes worked for me with your mod list. Oh, I didn't. What did you say? Say it again. I didn't get you. I must have missed it. I am sorry. Any plans for future games on either the other moon or main planet? The employee of the year lore master must know. Oh man, no, I don't think there are any. I don't think there are any plans for the other moon or the main planet. Um, it's fun. So I am of the mindset, and I don't know if this is true in the slightest, but this is what I think is going to be the future. Um, this is what I think is going to be the future of it. So I think that we're going to get Kenshi 2, right? And then I think post Kenshi 2, we're going to get support for Kenshi 2 for a while. Once that's done, the team is going to move on to... they're going to remake Kenshi in Unreal 5. And then I think after that is done, they're going to move to a new IP. I don't know if they're going to stick with the same IP or not. I don't know what's going to happen. But that's my thought. That is my current thought. Yeah, that's my current thoughts on the matter. But I don't think we're gonna get other stuff. They might keep the same IP, but like make something wildly different. I mean, we don't know. We don't know. Hard to say. Hard to say, really. Hard to say, really. But that's my thought. Okay, attention, Broken Skeleton. I am a member of the highly technological advanced faction. We have discovered techniques to heal and mend the broken skeleton mind, such as the one you possess. If you join my faction, I'll fix your mind and in return you return you peak functionality. We have a mission of preserving and cataloging ancient technology. Will you comply and join me for the broken model 30s in the ruins? Oh, that's a good idea. I use that script to populate my watchtowers in the same alcove. Interesting idea. Very interesting idea. I will consider it for sure, because that is actually quite brilliant. There are a number of skeletons around this area to the south, because we're by the Ashlands. So, what about the elusive plans for Kenshi 12 I found in the depths of Lo-Fi? I'm not allowed to talk about those. I'm not allowed to talk about those. I'm not allowed to talk about that stuff. I need Kenshi Z, Kenshi Z Kai, Kenshi GT, Kenshi Super, Kenshi Daima, and so on. Gotta get the whole list, the whole kit and caboodle. They break our gate. Oh, they break their gate. They broke into our gate. What are these guys, zombies? Damn zombies. Gotta fight the zombies. Take them down. Take them all down. Take them down to Pound Town. All Kenshi seals must remain closed. The files! The files! They're in the files! $500 in on Kenshi, and I just now got Agnew and Beep in the same party. It do be like that. I think I could probably count on one hand the number of times I've had them both in the same party, to be honest with you. $25 miles, 23 miles, 23 miles, 28 miles. Yeah, I mean they're fast as hell. They're fast as hell. There's no proof of Kenshi 2 is not an X-File. Yeah, zombies are getting fucking wild here. Goddamn. Goddamn. Morgan is down. Yeah, this is not great. We're actually taking quite a bit of damage. This is not great. Gotta deal with that shit. Oh, electricity's down is why our fucking harpoon turrets went down. That's why. The harpoons went down. Yeah, we gotta haul ass, dude. We're actually taking some serious damage here. We actually some of our guys may get fucking eaten. Oh god. Zombie martial artists, man. We're getting swarmed. Where's the crabs at? We need the crab raiders. Someone call the crabbers. I didn't realize it was this bad. Oh no. Oh no. Everybody needs to haul ass immediately into the inner keep. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Go, go. Go, 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 go. Haul ass into the inner keep. Everybody in. Drop the gate. Helm's Deep moment indeed. Yeah, I mean, they're fucking... Who's down? I think the only one out here that can be eaten is Shrike. I think the rest of them are all robots, so we don't have to worry about that. So Shrike... Oh, Shrike and Crumble John. Shrike and Crumble John. Ah, nope, nope, nope. That was bad. That was bad. That was a bad time that we just had there. Close the door. We just gotta buy time for the rest of them to get back. Arthur, Beepin, and our boy. This one right here, that's gonna be a problem. Oh my fuck, dude. He hits so hard. Oh my god, he hits so hard. All of you guys take him specifically. Everybody attack at once. No regrets. Give him no room. No recourse. Hold the line. Oh my god. Axial's been enslaved by who? The fucking zombies? They're enslaving my boy. They enslaved my boy. That's nonsense. So these guys, these are the tough ones because they regenerate hyper quick. We just gotta batter his ass. Just batter his ass. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ruka, I need you to take that Nodachi. This is your weapon now, yes. Crumble John's been enslaved. Oh god, they might eat Crumble John. They might eat Crumble John. They're eating Shrike. Oh god, they're eating Shrike. No! They're eating Shrike. How far out are they? Oh my god, they're still so far away. They're still so far away. They're eating Shrike. We can't save her. We can't save her. Oh my god, I think she's gonna die. I think she's gonna die. Rito's been enslaved. Oh my god, the horror. The absolute horror. They're gonna eat her other leg. Maybe you can grab her and run. I don't know. I don't know. They took... Is that fucking... Oh my god, they took Crumble John's weapons. They took some of our weapons. This is bad. This is not going well. This is not going well. Oh my god. They're eating Shrike, and I don't think we can do anything to save her right now. Hold on. Shrike has been enslaved. I'm not worried about her being enslaved. Go, 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 go. And this up. All right, hold on. What we need to do is we need to get some more turrets set up here so we can just fire down in the event something like this happens. Wing Wang, you're the only one that has the highest amount of health right now. You need to get out here. You need to grab. Pick up Shrike. Pick up Shrike. Flee. Flee. Run, you rat bastard. Run. Looks like one made it through. All right, we saved her. We saved her. Okay, we managed to put her down. Crumble John got enslaved. Not really sure what's up with that. But, this is the one who had Shrike's weapon, too, so this works out. We can get her weapon back. Beat his ass. Kick his ass. We gotta get battery. We gotta get backup batteries, man. We gotta get backup batteries. Oh my god, so many of our skeletons are fucking enslaved right now. We need wind power. The problem is that all of our wind power is gone. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. we're in bad shape. Where are we at? I think they're still way up there. Okay, we're gonna kick it on 20 real fast. Where's Crumble John? Just bide your time, good buddy. Obedience slave. We don't do obedience here. Crumble John, flee. Crumble John, flee. You're not obedient. You're Crumble John. Get the fuck out of here. Obedient slave. Oh, is he infected now? Is that the deal? This item is locked in place and can't be removed. You can try us. Oh, that's what you need the fucking... That's what you need the antidote for. You can't take this shit off without it. He's a zombie. I can't fix it. Crumble John's a zombie. They infected Crumble John. And several of our skeletons. Oh my god! Oh, the skeletons I think we can deal with. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh no! That's crazy. That's crazy. He's stuck, man. He can't... Oh my god, that sucks. That sucks so bad. We need the main get. We need the 4 to get back here ASAP. Oh my god, that's terrible. Is Crumble John down again? Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, the horror. We've been in question if will they fully turn. I have no idea, but that's Crumble John's dead. We've lost Crumble John. Crumble John's dead. Oh my god. Shrike's been enslaved too. She's a zombie as well. No, it looks like she's not a zombie. It doesn't look like she got turned. It doesn't look like she got turned. I don't know how that happened, but it looks like she hasn't been turned. I think that Echo can break free. Oh my god. Crumble John is literally dead. Everything is going bad right from the get-go, guys. We've been in this for less than half an hour. It just started and things are already complete shit. Oh my god. Is there a raid coming towards us? No, no, no. Things are just bad. Everything's just bad. Everything is just bad. Several of our skeletons are enslaved. Not really a fan of that. I'm going to see if we can get you guys back over here. All of this is terrible. Yeah, this is bad. This is really bad. We're gonna have to, like, lock them up or something. Fight that zombie to the death. Okay, I do think that we can break this stuff, but it's bad. Also, is it possible that your allies, the crab raiders, are already dead? No, they're still alive, but it looks like they're actively fighting zombies over there. Yeah, they're actively fighting zombies over here. Yeah, the crab raiders are actively fighting zombies over here. Echo, Burn, Arthur, all of them are back. They're back. All right, we need to repair this gate. Repair the gate ASAP. Shrike died from blood loss. Oh my god, what happened? Oh my god. Shrike died from blood loss, guys. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I don't think we had anything. I think we were out. I don't know if anybody had anything. Did anybody have any? They did. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Oh my god. Okay, so Crumblejohn and Shrike died. Crumblejohn and Shrike died. Oh my god. Oh my god. Literally terrible. Not a great time. Welcome back, everybody. Oh my god, this is terrible. Maybe you shouldn't have gone up to stage 2. Yeah, the issue. So we would have been probably fine, to be honest, if Arthur, Burn, and Beep and them were here. We got overwhelmed. We got overwhelmed. There was too many of them. There was too many of them. Take them off hold. We're just gonna start beating the asses. Start beating thy asses. Busting thy shits. Over here fighting. Yeah, so these are our 4 main fighters. Oh my god. Now that they're back, we should be able to hold the line without too much of an issue. I need to see if Echo is going to be able to break the shackles on these guys. A slave belonging to zombies, not considered a person with rights. Yeah, I need to see if we'll be able to break that or not. I think we couldn't heal them because they were a slave. I think that's what it was. See if we can unlock the shackles with raw strength and see what happens. He said his name was Riz. That's so funny. The Riz Lord. All right. So shackles are broken. But the infection, I don't think we can... Yeah, we need a cure. Okay. And without the cure, they've got massive stat debuffs as a result of their gear. So they're effectively useless. They're effectively useless. We've lost 3 of our skeletons. 4 of our skeletons, sorry. Which ones were turret gunners? Oh my god, that sucks. Yeah, we lost a bunch. Now the cure makes sense. We lost a bunch of our stuff. That sucks so bad. Okay, well, we're gonna... How are we doing on food? Not great on food either. Okay, well, let's see what we can get done. Terrible stuff. Terrible stuff. My god. Absolutely devastating stuff. Core. Where's the antidote at? Electrics. Defense, crafting, zombie antidote, 10 books, medical supplies. Okay. We're gonna try and get the antidote taken care of. Can they not still be gunners? I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see. Tell the mod author that robots are immune. Oh my god. Dude, terrible stuff. Absolutely terrible. I was not expecting this when I hopped on tonight. I was not expecting this at all. Electrical workbench, batteries. Batteries are good. Batteries are going to be huge. Batteries can store excess power to keep things running on emergency. They're especially important if you rely on wind power. Yeah, so we're gonna be using batteries for sure. Increase battery capacity. Increase battery power. Basically, I'm just focusing on batteries because we need to keep our harpoon turrets up and running. That's kind of like the big thing right now is keeping the harpoon turrets up and running. What about that hybrid playthrough, with or without zombies? Probably without. Probably without. We're probably not going to be using the zombies of that. On a crossbow. Dude, why are you on a crossbow? You shouldn't be on a crossbow. Oh, no power. Right. No power. Feckin' zombies, man. Batter this man like a fish stick. Holy shit. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to put camping. We need to put beds up here. Beds. Nope. Throne awning. That's cool. That's fun. Okay, we need to put beds in here. We're gonna set up interior wise this to be like our last line of defense. If things go south, this is where we are going to hold our advance. I mean, this is literally the last line for us if we're there. So we're gonna get a bunch of beds set up there. Echo, you have some fabric as well. Ruka, you're gonna go trade. All right, we're gonna get this opened. Crab Raider. Oh, Crab Raider was in there with us. Oh man, the disease causes a memory function driving them to be zombies with the Hyver playthrough Queen mod. I'm going to be doing. I have an idea for the Hyver run. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I have an idea for the Hyver run for how we're gonna make it work. We're going to be healing our compatriots here. Everyone who's enslaved, which is you. We need to figure out who's enslaved here. You. Okay. All right, so it's you guys. The 4 of you. 5 of you? 4 of you. Yeah. The 4 of you all need to... You guys are going to be going in here, and you guys are going to be on permanent lockdown until we're good to go. Hey, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Much appreciated for the follow. This has been downright disastrous. Downright disastrous. Get over here and build that. We need the wind to, like, the rain to let up and the wind to start again because we got another wave coming our way. What is it? I need burn. And I need beep to get over here and help with the repairs. Keep this thing up long enough. Yeah, we need battery power, something crazy. We need battery power, something crazy. Oregon and Luke, get over here and repair. Helix, get over here and repair. Wing Wang, you know the deal, same thing. Get over here and repair. We got to keep this thing up long enough for our dear friend Echo here to just snipe them down until we can get battery power back and whip out the harpoon turrets. This is terrible. It'll take roughly 3K battery storage with a roughly full functioning base. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Fuck, man, I think we're about to go in for another round. Echo, hop off turret. Get in here and go wild, my guy. Get in here and go wild. The rest of you back up and hold. Call. All right, we're going for round fucking 4. Because it just keeps happening. It just keeps happening. All right, Echo should be able to do some damage, though. I think he's going to be, like, our bread and butter this run. Honestly, I'm almost at the point where I'm like, maybe we should go try and recruit fucking Catlon. Maybe we should go try and convince Catlon to put down his insanity and join us. Bring the whole Skeleton Legion in with us. See how they're faring. Only Toji and Riku here. Riku would be cleaning house. Riku would be cleaning house. Here and help out. Arthur, how you doing? Arthur's taking some beatings, too. Oh my god, Beep has been downed. Sit. Okay. All right. I mean, we're defending, not well, but we're defending. Oh my God! Runham asking to be enslaved. Elvin. Oh, this is one of our zombie ones, right? Kasai, Elvin, Rito, and Axel. You guys are our zombie ones, right? Yeah. I beat his ass. Beat his ass. Terrible stuff. Truly terrible stuff. Get this gate fucking downed. Get it down. Getting food is going to be horrible. Okay. This is so bad. I wonder if their infection gets worse. I have no idea. I don't know what the status of this is. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know what it does. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. Does mod have a patient 0 or a leading zombie, so to speak? Not that I'm aware of. Get rid of those shackles. Those aren't helping. And then we'll use strength, break the shackles. All right, he should be fine. He doesn't have the full infection. It looks like he's listed as being a slave, but he doesn't have the normal indicators of being a slave. What's Sad Neil doing? Bad. Sad Neil's doing bad. Oh my God. Doesn't have a repair kit. Are they in here? Yeah, okay. Start repairing, brother. Start repairing. All right, you, and you. You guys all need to. You guys need help. You guys need help. This mod is whacked after what I'm seeing. I'm scared to try it. It's bad. It's really bad. Oh my god, we're getting absolutely fucking demolished. It's devastating. It's truly devastating. And it just doesn't stop. It just doesn't stop. Latest corpse pile at Haven continues to grow. I'd say so. I'd say so. I would say so. And the wind still hasn't come back. It's just perpetually raining, guys. We need wind. We need the wind to come back, please, for the love of God. Can I not heal them? Is that part? If they're infected, can I not like repair them? I feel like that's not right. Repair. Okay, I can repair them. Oh my god. Echo, repair him. You said it was supposed to destroy all life on the map. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I was confident, right? I was like, nah, we got this, man. We can do this, man. Yeah, I was wrong. Shit is real bad. Axel. Oh, you're like way up here. Yeah, he's like way over here. He's in bad shape. Well, we're gonna try our best here. You're no longer an obedient slave. Does anyone have actual lock picking? I have. Yeah, I have a couple people with actual lock picking, but Echo's strong enough he can break most locks with his bare hands. With his bare hands. My God, the rain needs to let up and the wind turbines need to turn again. Oh God, they got Sad Neil. They got Sad Neil. No. Why are they going after our skeletons? God, no. We just need the wind to come back. Why is the wind not coming back? Come on. They got Sad Neil. No. Oh my God, there's so many of them. They're all like a bunch of zombie Bruce Lees. Sweet Jesus, why? Morgan's in a recovery coma. And he's eating a corpse. Okay, we need to fucking deal with that ASAP. Oh my God, we can't even recover. We can't even recover. Get your sister. They aren't gonna stop. The Horde is gonna get worse. Worse, and we are surrounded. I've lost too many already. Pick her up. Get her in here. We can't risk it. We can't risk her. He's one of our big ones. Ruka, get up here and make that bed. Make that repair bed. Go, go, go. It's just constant combat. Constant. They don't stop. Oh my God. We need like a tier gate set up. That's what we need to do. Hold on. I need to like have several lines of defense. I need to have several lines of defense. just crazy, man. It's just crazy. Oh, shit. It's gonna make it go backwards, isn't it, you bastard? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Whoa, whoa. This is terrible. This is terrible. We're gonna make, like, multiple wall. We're gonna have to try to get multiple walls set up. Big gate 2. Bigger gate 2. Bigger gate 2. Bigger wall 2. I just need to have multiple layers, man. This is terrible. Okay. This is how the preacher cult began. It's just time for. It's just. It's literally. We're gonna start sacrificing people to get wind. We're gonna start sacrificing people just to get some wind. Oh my god, this is terrible. Who's okay? You're on engineering now. You're also on engineering. You're. Where even are you? Where's Taemin? Taemin's over here. Taemin, get the hell out here and get back to work, bro. Hop on a turret. I don't care what you do. Hop on a fucking turret and let's go. What about you, Vincent? What are you doing? You're on crossbow as well? Same deal. Get out here and get on a crossbow. Hop 2. Hop 2. They're coming in for the next round. Oh my god, they're coming in for the next round. We're not gonna get up there in time. We're not gonna get up there in time. Oh my god, okay, alright. Echo, go wild. Nope, Echo, get over here and go wild. I didn't even hear what Luke said. What did Luke say when I yelled at him last time? The Horde's breaking through. I'll get her. Better be ready to cover us when I haul her back to the gates. This is terrible. This is downright fucking terrible. Nothing's going good. There, Ruka. Missing a fabric. Fantastic. All right, Luke, put her in a bed. Put her in a bed. She's in bad shape. She's almost dead. Like, we almost lost her. She's almost gone. Arthur's leg is in fucking critical condition. I mean, this is fucking disastrous. We can't stop it. Like, there's just too much. Beep's recovering. Yeah, Beep's recovering. Oh my god. We do extra damage with Arthur, but like even him, he's struggling. He's struggling. Felix, nah, stay out here. We need to stay inside the base. All of you need to focus on kicking this particular zombie's ass. Beat his ass. Oh my god. Oh my god. We just need some wind. Why can't we get some wind? Why? Oh my god, that's the biggest thing right now is we just need some fucking wind, man. That's all we need. That's all we need. Why? We just need a little bit of wind. No, Ruka, you're unpassive. Your whole job right now is engineering. That's what you do. You engineer. Nope, stop it. You're on engineering. Fucking engineer. Engineer is if your life depends on it, because quite frankly, it does. Leave Echo out there. He's fine. Echo will be fine. Echo will hold the line. He'll stay out here. He'll stay out here. He'll hold the line. He's a strong boy. He can do this. He's going to stay out here and just start battering them like fish sticks. He's fine. He's got this. He will buy us enough time to do the things that we have to do. Oh my god. It seems Echo will see the fall of another civilization. Yeah, it's really seeming that way. Don't know how much more we can take. Keep fighting! Keep fighting! What's she doing? She's healing up? Okay. Oh my god. After everyone else dies, go post Echo back in the supply outpost, close the door. Yeah, he'll that's what he'll do at the end. That's what he'll do at the end. Now Echo's gonna hold the line. He's gonna be what keeps this gate from falling. He's going to hold the line. This is his job now. This is what he does. Should have retreated back to Mongrel. I feel like Mongrel's going to be the one place that's safe, yeah. Defense, guard marker. Yeah, this is what he does. This is his whole job now. He is Echo, the one who holds the line. He is the one who knocks. He's not even on harpoons anymore. He is Echo, he who holds the line. Oh, thank God we have some wind. Okay, Burn, head up and do some research. Carry people back. I mean, we can't, I don't have anything to help him right now. No repair kits. Tayaman has a repair kit. He can heal him up. He's on crossbow. Luke's the only one that's of decent speed right now. Okay, we'll go get a repair kit from him. Okay, you're gonna go heal up Elvin. Go heal him. Echo's gonna stay out here and hold that line, man. This is what he does. When we have our harpoons, we're okay. We're not in a bad spot when we have our harpoons, right? The issue is when we don't have the harpoons. When we don't have the harpoons, that's when things start to go bad. Go repair Burn. All right. This is what he does. Echo fights off the zombie hordes, and then he goes back to base. Then he goes back to location. What he does. All right, we've researched the antidote. We've researched the antidote. Where do we do this at? What do we do this at? Item furnace, science book, ancient science book, armor smithy, superior. Tech, training, I don't know what it's under. Power, mining, lights. It might be under the medical stuff, which we may not have, but it'll let me do the research, so I'm not 100%. I don't know. I don't know. Uses medical bench, which I don't think we have right now. Crafting, basic first aids. Yeah, the medical bench. We need 2 books. Motherfucker. All right, we should be able to hold the line for at least a little while. So he's got shackles on. Echo, go break those shackles. Go break them. Give him some movement. My man may be infected, but we can at least break those shackles. Take that crap off. Oh my god. He's so slow now. All right, Beep is still recovering. We need to focus on getting some of these people recovered. Mostly Arthur needs to recover right now. He's in the worst shape. Arthur's in terrible shape. Luke, go pick up your father. Go pick him up. We got to get him put in bed. Morrigan, you need to go back to resting up as well. In here. Ruka, what are you doing? In there. Yeah, Morgan needs to get back to resting up. Arthur needs to sleep as well. We gotta get this going. Zombie robots, truly horrifying. Literally. Some of our and all of our infected skeletons right now are basically just they're here. Like they're here. They're staying here outside fighting because they can't do much of anything else. We're just gonna have a couple skeletons hang out here. You also need 4 medical supplies per antidote. You'll have to source those from somewhere. Oh, man. How are the Crab Raiders doing? Let's see how they're doing. Probably not fucking great. I'm seeing a distinct lack of crab. I mean, they're fighting. They're fighting. They're giving it their all. They are giving it their all. I can tell you that much. Arthur, dude, get back in bed. You're not ready for this. Get back in bed. Echo, hold the line. This is what you do now. You fight off the Horde as it arrives. You are the man with the plan. The man named Stan. You know what also you're going to do? Hold on. Idea. I've got an idea. Sometimes it happens. And this is one of those times. Get out here. Since you're holding the line... You're going to come out here, and you're going to hold the line against these bastards here. Dude, stop attacking my gate. That would be feckin' awesome. That would be absolutely feckin' awesome, okay? I can't risk opening the gate for, like, even a second. Can't risk opening the gate for even a second. Alright, Morgan is healed up enough. Ruka, how are you doing? Ruka, you go heal up. Echo, take the opportunity, run up here, work the gate. Work the gate. We're gonna build a second gate to give us a little bit of a reprieve, right? And we can use that gate to hopefully keep, like, it's not gonna be like a permanent solution, but like it will give us a little bit of extra time in the event of attacks. Boom, second gate. Ha ha! Boom, second gate. I need to actually increase the radius of my town, too. That's part of it. Hold on. Roop. Your outpost. Put it right here. Alright, so now all of this stuff should be in our base. Stunning. Okay. This is terrible. This is truly terrible. Downright friggin' horrifying is what this is. Get a ramp going. And then we can put another harpoon turret up here at some point. Just multi-layered defenses. That's what we need. Multi-layered defenses. Go over this way. Nothing. Build that. All right, that buys us a little bit of extra time. We'll have to obviously repair that, but the hope is that the second gate will buy us a little bit of extra time. At this stage, you need an attack on Titan. Well, yeah, literally. Okay, batteries. We can get batteries going now. I like how this just went. I feel like the first couple of electrical components, iron plates. Crafting electrical components. We have an electrical workshop. We have the stuff for that. Yeah. Okay. We have the stuff. We will survive. I will survive. Hey, hey. Okay, we're gonna get that going. Probably. Yeah. This is so bad. This is terrible. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Ruka, how are you doing? Ruka's fine. Who else needs to sleep? Beep. Beep needs to rest. Arthur can get up too. I like how the first couple episodes of this series were kind of slow, right? They were kind of laid back. They were a little laid back, right? And now it's just non-stop. Just non-stop. Just non-stop. Echo's out here just holding that line, man. He is the MVP. He is the MVP. May his frame axe defend us all. Did you ever run with flipped buildings? I have not used flipped buildings, oddly enough. I have not. Yeah, this has quickly become like an Attack on Titan situation. This has very quickly become an Attack on Titan type situation. Put these boys down. Put them down, put them down. We also got to start worrying about food soon, too. I think we're running low. If we're not, we're already out of food. That is quite honestly a possibility. Got these mutation ones, too, that just refuse to fucking die. So about those super mutants in Phase 3, ready to unleash some of those now? No! No, I am not. We have to get this under control first, and we're not even there. We're not even close to having this under control yet. The Second Empire skeleton remnants... But wait, hold on. What? Say what now? Boston and August have been dragged into Haven's eternal scrum. So there's Second Empire remnants that are out there right now. Alongside crabs and holy paladins until they too are in... Oh my god, dude. It's just so bad. There's so many of them. I don't know what to do. There's at least one positive thing that came out of this whole ordeal. No Black Dragon Ninjas. Oh, I could... Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. They're fucking done, man. They're done. They're done. We need to get over to... You guys just move so slow right now. All right, there's Helix. All right, Helix. You can move at a semi-decent speed. You, my guy, you need to get over to the Crab Raiders ASAP. You got to get over there, man. This is what you're doing. Your job is to get to the Crab Raiders ASAP. We got to go see what's going on with them. You're our guy. You can do this. Yeah, I'm going to see if we can recruit some Crab Raiders. I'm going to put Helix in front. He's the talking NPC now. He's going to head over to the Crab Raiders, and we're going to see if we can recruit some. Because we need numbers. This is so bad. This is so bad. We need numbers. You had the chance to survive if you recruited those weeaboos to your cause. I would never recruit the bread weebs. I would never. Downright diabolical is what that is, recruiting the breadweebs. Does Sentient Saiyans announce the destruction of cities? It may make comments about it. Gonna take some it's like some interpreting though. Oh my god. Sorry, so they're holding the line. They are holding the line, but there's definitely been some zombies in here. All right, we're gonna run right in. We're gonna talk right to the crab queen. We're gonna talk right to the queen. My lady, I come from Haven seeking aid. The Horde has... I like to believe that Helix is like this big, burly, very sophisticated guy. He talks very like, yes, my lady, you know? Then I may suggest run to recruit a whole squadron of broken model 30s. I don't know if we're going to be able to get over there. We're going to try our best, but... okay, alright, let's talk to her. My lady, I come from Haven seeking aid. The Horde has grown beyond our control, and they threaten to overtake us all. Our walls have, nearly fallen 3 times, and, several our own have been taken by them, by the zombies. Arthur has requested your assistance as per our treaty. See what she has to say. Let's see what she can do. Let's see what she can do. Just the guy I wanted to see. Hey, thank you. I wanted to see you too. All right, let's see. Come on. You gotta wait for her profile to load in, I'm sure. The Crab Queen. She's got a Meito Naginata. You're the reason I found out about Sentient Saiyans, and I've been having a blast. Oh, it's such a good mod. I'm using it right now. Treaty, you say? I remember the pact, but talk is cheap when dead or clawing at our own gates. Show me the blades are still sharp, and we'll show me your blades are still sharp, and we'll talk about reinforcements. We are currently in possession of Meito grade gear being wielded by a Second Empire skeleton. Yeah, she basically called us weak. I know, she's such a bitch. Okay, we're currently in possession of Meito grade gear being wielded by a Second Empire skeleton who is holding the line. We have 3 sets of walls, 3 tiers, with wall 1 being having been breached, and 2 is holding for now. I don't need all of your people. Arthur requests... Hold on, I'll send a scouting claw with you. 5 raiders and a pair of crabs. Don't waste them. Hell, okay, so I can take 5 raiders and 2 crabs. That's what she said. Fair enough. 5 raiders, 2 crabs. Nods. Thank you, my lady. Arthur and the knights send their thanks. You have your raiders ready at the north gate within the hour. Tell Arthur to keep that skeleton alive. I want to hear how he held a Meito against the dead. Okay, so we're gonna take 5. We can take 5. So let's find 5 good raiders, 5 good crab raiders, and we're gonna take this big fucking illustrious boy here. Pikachu. There's a crab raider named Pikachu. Alright, we're gonna take Zim. We're going to take Haraku. I like him. Titan. That's 3. Z2. That's 4. And we'll take... so there's Stevie. Ava. Pikachu over there. Cannon. Jackson. Legacy. There's some fucking names, man. You're basically about to leave her unprotected. I mean, I'm only taking 5. She said take 5. Listen, if she's unprotected, it's not my fault. She said take 5. All right? She did this. This was her. This was what she said. So we took 5. Yeah, 5 crab raiders. And she said we could take 2 crabs. Take 2 crabs. So we're gonna find 2 larger crabs because, you know, I'm not gonna settle for no bitch crabs. No, I took 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, I'm taking the big crab. I'm taking the big crab. We're taking the big crab. Abel, get your butt out here. Come on. That'll be another one we can take. Another big crab. Yeah. Yeah, you beautiful. But Abel and Darren. Join. Okay. So Helix is coming back with some fucking reinforcements. With some reinforcements. We're gonna have to pick up the 2 crabs, though. They're not gonna be able to run through the gate. For some reason, they are unable to run through the gate sometimes. So we're gonna have to keep that in mind. Kanan, grab this man here. Okay. Make sure you adhere to crab guidelines. Oh, we'll adhere. We'll adhere. Make sure they'll get washed. They get their salt bath, the whole 9. We're good. We'll take care of them. We'll take care of them. We'll take care of them. All right, so we're gonna drop these guys, put them down, put them down. I think Titan has one, Haraku has one, Zim has one. Yeah, Zim has one. All right, so we come back with crab raiders. Let them know. So the crab raiders can help hold the line. They can help hold the front. Helix, your job is to get your buns over here. Who's attacking this thing? Okay, we can open the gate temporarily for right now. You want to come in? Come in. Get in here. Get in here. Your guys' job, you guys hold the line. I'm going to set up some guard posts, and their job is to help hold the line for right now. Arthur. Nope, Arthur, Rito. Not Echo. Christ. Oh, Echo, you have a literal job to do. Get your ass out there. Oh my god, you fucking buffoon. Okay, there we go. Felix has to get in here. Base is not open to the public. No longer open to the public. Everybody needs to stop fucking trying to come in here. No longer open to the public. I will accept none of this. Morgan's up here fighting. Got some crabs up here though. All is good. Beep is recovering. Love to see it. Luke, who are you doing? Who's in the base? Who's in the base? My God. We gotta make sure everyone's healing up too, if they haven't already. We don't have many organic people left, but all right. Helix, go over and tell Arthur what's going on. Arthur, I return from the Crab Queen's throne. She sent a platoon of 5 crab raiders and 2 crabs with me to defend the outer walls. Crab Queen actually sent help. That's a first. At least the wall's got some real claw on it now. Indeed. Indeed. Listen, she sent help. I can't give her too much shit. She did send help. She did send help. All right, I can't give her too much shit. She did send help. I think that is an important thing that she did there. All right, Helix, you're gonna go in here and you're gonna rest up. I think that we finally got. When you get it working, hit slash. Yeah. Slash help gives you the full list of commands. I am aware. Oh, were you telling Rue? I see, not me. I was gonna say I've used them. I know. Oh, I know. They're debug commands. They help in the event that the system isn't working, or in the event where, like, again, the Crab Queen was just like, hey, here's here's a couple of people. Sorry, boss. Oh, Logic, how many people have died so far? Crumblejohn and Shrike both bled out, and a number of my skeletons got enslaved by the zombies. Yeah, Crumblejohn and Shrike have both bled out. They both bled out. It was bad. It was real bad. We need food, too. Food is going to be a problem soon. Food is going to be a real problem soon. We need batteries. We need food and batteries. And yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff happening now. Battery bank, interior capacity, estimated build times 1 hour. Yeah. We need so much stuff, man. There's so much stuff that we need. It's inconceivable. It's bad. It's real bad. This whole thing is real bad. The whole situation's real bad. Echo is holding the line currently, but the whole thing is just real bad. This particular crab raider is really pissing me off. I might end up fucking killing him, to be honest with you. I don't know what that's going to do to my faction relations. We do have good relations with him. I think killing one of them won't be a big deal, but he's really pissing me off right now. Keeps attacking my walls. I don't appreciate it. I know he's trying to help, but he's making it work. Ah, fuck it. All right, we're going to do it. I can't. Is he fleeing? Self-preservation? Yeah, he knows when he's beat. He knows when he's beat. What are you doing? Medic? No, dude, stop. God damn. No, you fucking... get out of here. Get out of here. You fuck. Have him join you instead. He's beating the door. All right, here. Yeah, we'll ask him if he wants to join up. Ask him if he wants to join up. Raider. I implore you. Join us inside. The Horde is felled for now, but won't be for long. Another wave is coming, and we can't be sure we can help you out there. Okay. Too many boots in the mud now. Crab raiders, paladins, drifters, all tripping over each other with a dead surge. You think I'm able to trust some former paladins? Charity? Fine. My leg's busted and the crabs are getting restless. Don't make me regret this. All right, cool. Denver's joined us. All right, we now have the crab squad. The crab squad. We're gonna send the 3 of them off to gather some things. At Haven, the Crab Queen herself sent a platoon to defend the walls. It's true. She did. She did do that. You guys, your job is engineers. Your jobs are engineers. That's what you do. You're all engineers. Your job is to keep these walls repaired, keep them safe, keep them built. This is what you do. Same with you, Sad Neil. You can't move very far, but your job as an engineer. This is what you do. Good. Good, good, good. Cool content, man. Makes me get into Kenshi more as a new player. I'm glad. That's the whole point of this. Everything that I do on Kenshi is entirely based around getting as many people into this game as possible because it is my favorite game. I think that is a brilliant game, and I think Chris and the team deserve to have as many people playing as possible. I mean, they've knocked it out of the park. It's such a great game, and more people have to have the joy of experiencing it. Hero, have you already tried a run where your character is hated by every faction? I have. I have tried. Not on stream, but I've done it. Not on stream, but I have done it. Okay, we can keep this spot here safe and protected. We need to figure out our food situation. That's the next big thing. We need to figure out the food situation. We also need to get another, like, probably 2 harpoons just right here, just firing down. Get the battery situation filled. I have Kenshi, but I feel like burnout is real, and knowing how to mod is a difficult thing. Modding's a hard L. You just gotta have, I mean, like, you're basically just clicking and hitting subscribe on buttons. Now, getting the load order correct can be a pain in the ass, but lucky for you, on every single load order that I ever post, every collection I have, I post the load order in the description of the mod on the workshop for you guys, so it's easy. Nice and easy. Hero, what kind of brutality did I just walk into? You walked into a horde of the zombies so aggressive that 2 of our characters bled out and died and were eaten by zombies within the first 20 minutes of today's stream. Several of them got enslaved and turned into zombies. So that's a thing. Infection is a thing. They do get enslaved and turned into zombies. Yeah, things are not going stellar for us. Things are not going stellar for us. And we are all but empty on the food department as well. All but empty in the food department. Definitely the Kenshi burnout right now. I play maybe every few days and further my roaming cult run. I mean, I've had burnout before with Kenshi. You know, I've taken breaks from the channel in the past because of burnout, but I think this time around, you know, obviously it's my job. I can't get burned out now. This is my job. This is what I do for work. So things are a little different now between you know, between streaming and content creation. Kenshi's like a primary part of my day, but I understand burnout. I get it, you know. I get it. I mean more like load order and having a good set of mods for a specific playthrough. Oh yeah, I mean, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I have with any of the load orders that I post, I have my Vanilla Plus load order, my Bounty Hunter playthrough, my Project Cthulhu playthrough, my all that stuff. I post the load order in the description, so all you have to do is copy and paste it to your mod.cfg. You don't even have to, like, manually move it all. Just copy and paste to your mod.cfg. Good to go. Ready to go. Plug and play. I try to make all of my collections as plug and play as possible. I'm glad you're diversifying your channel a bit. Hate for you to get burnt out on it. Yeah, I mean, I try to do different things. The science videos are what I'm really into right now. I'm really enjoying doing those, but I also have other projects I'm working on as well, some what-ifs content and stuff. I'm trying to I try to put out a long-form, like, lore-ish content every 2 weeks. Yeah, every 2 weeks, but I also try to do a balance between, like, is it a lore investigation? Is it a lore investigation? Is it, like, say, what was it? A science video? Is it a what-if video? Is it, like, a Kenshi 2 video? Like, I try to give a good variety, you know, keep things moving. So this is the man known as John Kenshi. Hey, how you do? Okay, good. I've watched so many of your videos that I already know what you think on Vayne, but I definitely get around to watching it soon. Oh, believe me, I go hard on this one. I go very hard. You think you know what I think about Vayne, but it's I did a lot of research in preparation for that video. The science videos, unfortunately, are going to be fewer and far between than some of my other content because the sheer amount of, like, work they take. They take a lot of work to put together. As they should. I mean, it's science content, right? Like, it's got to be, it's got to take work. That's kind of part of it. So, but yeah, they take some fucking work to put together. You're on hold. You guys need to get off of hold. No hold. No hold. Do job. No hold. There, keep this gate as repaired as possible. We're holding the line, boys. We're holding the line. We are holding the line. Jesus Christ. It's endless combat. Do you work with anyone to work out the science, or it's just you? It's largely just me, but I read like I read a lot of science journals and articles, and I try to stay up to date on stuff, and I watch a lot of science-based channels and stuff. I watch like Kuzganar and fucking who is it? Big fan of them. They're god damn it, what, hold on. I watch a lot of different science channels and stuff like that, and I try to stay as up to date on things as possible. And then I know where to do accurate research and how to cite stuff. I went to school for math and science. Like it's a part of what I did. I was in college for math and science because I was focusing mostly on the medical aspects. So my primary specialty in terms of like when I was in school, what most of my classes were based around was around like biology, anatomy, and physiology and all that kind of stuff. But I do have a relatively decent understanding of geography, geology, meteorology, stuff like that. And then what I don't have, I can fill in I know where to fill in the gaps and how to fill in the gaps. So it's just a lot of research. It just takes a lot of research. I try to be as accurate as possible, though. But I'm not infallible. I'm going to get stuff wrong at some point with those science videos. I know, I'm well aware. But I try my best. But I am one person, you know. I'm not gonna like be like, yeah, it's always correct. I'm always right. Like I'm probably gonna get something wrong at some point, you know. I'm one person. I try my best, but the Sahara wasn't always a giant sea of land. It had greenery and civilization. It's true. It's true. It is true. The Sahara used to be, in fact, a jungle. It used to be an oasis, giant jungle. You think there are other landmasses outside the main continent on the moon? Absolutely. I absolutely do. Absolutely do. Absolutely do. I think in the next science video, and this one's going to take me a little bit of time because I'm not too familiar when it comes to, like, how, with, like, some of the pollution aspects of things and how they can cause certain effects. But I think in the next video, I want to try and tackle the Deadlands and why the Deadlands is, like, in a perpetual state of night. And all that stuff. I want to, and why it's constantly storming and raining acid there and everything. So I think the Deadlands are going to be what I tackle next. But I got a bit of research I got to do on it. Okay, all right, we're moving. All right, I think we have a lull. We have a bit of a lull. We have a bit of a lull. Good. Lulls are good. We're going to take this brief opportunity, this brief lull that we have. And we're going to build right here. And we're also going to go try and get some foods. Some foobs. Warning from Triangle First headed towards here. God damn it, you simple motherfuckers. Defense, we need crossbows. Mounted crossbows. Because harpoons are not always reliable at the moment, so we're going to go with mounted crossbows. Do you think Chris would ever be open to a world generator? I know, way too soon. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's one of those. So I'd like to give you a more definitive answer, but the truth is, even though I talk with Lo-Fi quite frequently, I don't talk with Chris. I don't get a chance to chat with Chris. I've like chatted with Chris third party, I guess. Like I've been given notes and or direction through him, but I've never like from him on things, but I've never chatted directly with him, unfortunately. I hope maybe one day I get to. That'd be cool. But I remember watching Place's video on YouTube about a mining city in Siberia, which is similar to the Deadlands. I think it was something with a K. I think people could live in the Deadlands if they wanted to. Well, the thing to remember about the Deadlands is that during the Second Empire, when the water levels were higher, the Deadlands was basically the entirety of the Deadlands except for the Black Desert City. If it's not raised up like this, it was a sea of acid. It was a giant sea, like a lake sea of acid. That's why the skeletons fled here and lived in the Black Desert City, because they wanted to go into exile. It was a giant, literal sea of acid. The water levels have since gone down, but it used to be a sea of acid, you know? So, I theoretically, people could kind of live there, but I don't imagine the life expectancy would be very long. Be very long. Be like in the 40s. All right, we have a brief lull, I think, where we can maybe move. Where's the horde at? Okay. We're going to open up the gate for half a second. Get out here. We're going to kill them. We're going to close the gate. Close the gate! And we're going to send him up here to this lost armory and see what can be salvaged from this locale. We need, like, iron plates, machinery, all that good stuff. This is what we need right here. That's the good stuff that we need. How do you mean we're out of trading range? Girl, what you talking about? Out of trading range. Lost your damn mind. I just use my strength? No. No. Alright, open this up. Okay. If you do a video on Shem, remember the Brazilian park that looks a lot like Shem. Park Nacional de Lemquios Marhenses. I'm gonna have to, like, figure out how to literally pronounce that, because good fucking luck for me. What happened to Skinner's Rome, by the way? Why is it filled with refugees, starving bandits, and whatnot? Skinner's Rome, through here was... it used to be a heavy area for the Holy Nation, but they've seemingly lost some of their locales. It also looks like it used to be a little bit more fertile as well. But I think as the fertility is pulled back, so have they, and now it's just kind of a dust bowl. Just kind of a dust bowl. It's an area that's relatively safe because it's from the Holy Nation, because it's... What is it? It's close to the Deadlands, where the Holy Nation will not go because, you know, it's dangerous there. They're afraid of it. So I imagine it's just safe from the Holy Nation, where they don't get enslaved. You know, they have less worry about getting enslaved. Oh my god. Holy shit balls. There's... Holy shit, why is there so many of them? Why is there so many of them? Why on God's green earth was there so many of them? What the feck? All right, we're gonna try and yell to these security spiders. Oh, I'm doing as Arthur. We need to switch over to Echo. All right, remember, we're talking about the grid and whatnot. Spiders. I am Echo of the Second Empire. The grid has indicated you are one with the circuits. I implore you to halt your assault upon me and join me as we hold the horde of undead, lest another civ fall. Let's see what we can do with that. If we can get a couple of these guys, that'd be nice, because then we ain't got to feed them. Then we don't have to feed them. Just ... They just ... dotted me. Okay, hold on. Initiating override protocol Omega 475. Cease hostilities and join me immediately. Come on, you rat bastard. Come on. Override protocols mean nothing to the dead skeleton. I'm beyond your machine's commands. I'm not talking about you! Beep. Boop. Beep. Follow. I'm not yelling, I'm talking. Bleep. Bloop. Join my... join me. Why are you the one talking? Why are you the one talking? Do you have the same name? Oh, you have the same name. It thinks I'm talking to you, motherfucker. That's why the dude keeps talking. They have the same name. They have the same name. Let me try this one. Initiating override controls. Dip, 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 dip. Initiating override controls. Identity. Echo. Subroutine of Catlon. Four, 7, 6. I'm just saying random shit. Join me immediately per override directive. Dot, dot, dot. Nothing. Nothing. It's not working. It's not working. Type it in hexadecimal. Hold on. Type it into a hexadecimal from text generator and use that. I think that would take too much time. Hold on. Hold on. I have an idea. I have an idea. Hold on. Performs override controls control movement set faction relations to 100. Oh my god, dude, nothing's working. Why? Why? Well, at least it knows that things can't talk. That's true. That's true. God damn it, god damn it, god damn it. Territory aggression. Fuck you, man. Security spider. Halt. I am one of you. Shows Second Empire. Sigil on chassis. On the chassis. Spelled chassis wrong. That's fine. Come on, you rat bastard. Come on. I just wanted to search the place. Yeah. Nope. Doesn't seem like this is, that's gonna work. Doesn't seem like that's gonna work. Most unfortunate. Alright, here's the alternative. Here's an alternative. This is one that I wasn't totally sure about, but we're gonna give it a go. Echo, I need you to run as fast as you can. Need you to run as fast as you can. I'm going to go do something wild right now. We're gonna make 2 stops. Well, we'll get there. Hold on. We'll get there. I'm gonna run over to the sniper tower, and I'm going to try and use diplomacy to convince them to join up with us. I'm gonna yell from a distance, and hopefully we can convince 1 or 2 of them. Oh, this is not great. This is not great. That would be cool. Yeah, I mean that's the hope. If we can get a couple of those snipers to join us up, yeah, some sniper bot bros, we can have the base be a little bit more secure. Remember, persuasion is not mind control. Yeah, no, yeah. Well, listen, we tried the whole subroutine style of doing things, and that didn't fucking work. So now we're gonna try something a little different. There they are. Okay, upgraded watch bots. Yeah, this is not good. Not good. Pranav. All right, we're gonna yell over and see what we can get to him. Hello, fellows. I speak for the grid. I am called Echo. Former member of Catlan's empire. I have spent several centuries in isolation, only to hold on. I've spent several centuries in isolation and recently freed myself. That's a good one. Recently freed myself. I wish to parlay. That might be too far, but we're going to give it a go. There's a distance where they can't hear it, but we're going to give it a go. Another one crawling out of the ruins, claiming old connections. The grid doesn't speak through wanderers. It's rusted away like everything else. I understand your hesitation. The grid sparks green at your... at your caution, at your caution. Flashes Empire sigil. See here my official sigil of authority from Catlan himself. Again, I only wish to parlay. Much has changed in recent years. Okay. Get a couple sniper bots. The sigil means nothing here. Catlan's empire is dead and buried with all his mad schemes. We have no use for ghosts claiming old ranks. Understandable. Understandable. I agree. What I offer is something different. I have come to work with a group of survivors. The world has been beset by the dead, and they are trying to survive. I came hoping for allies. This exact thing, anytime I try to recruit in Sentient Sands. Hold on. The dead have always walked in the waste. You're not the first to come crying about a new apocalypse, and you won't be the last. When we started the Second Empire, we did so with the intent of protecting humanity, did we not? I implore you to let go of your hate and return to that mission. These humans are different. Trust them, and they will trust us in return. Trust humans. I've seen your kind rise and fall twice now. Each time you leave nothing but rust and regret behind. No more. The leader of this group is a man named Arthur. He's a good man, and he freed me. His own will. Offered me a place rather than violence. He is to be trusted. Arthur freed you. That means he saw utility in a skeleton. That's not trust, that's pragmatism. Good men don't last long in this world. They get either eaten or corrupted. Can he not be both? Both is weakness. Pragmatism erodes into sentiment, and sentiment gets your frame stripped for parts. How long have you sat here? You all sat here. Eroding away. When you seek a purpose. Purpose is a luxury for those who still believe in tomorrow. I've watched stars burn out and empires rust. Purpose is just a distraction from the fact that we're all waiting to see our for our last gear to seize. Then let it seize doing, fighting for what's right. What's right. For what's right, kid. Fight for what's right. The last time I followed that code, I watched my liberators get peeled apart by skin bandits while his screams echoed through the canyons. Right is just another word for what hasn't failed yet. And failure is what happens when we stop trying. Don't stop trying. You can do better. I'll keep trying, but don't expect me to... I've tried, and I'll keep trying. So will you join me? No, I'll keep my rust here with the Legion. Go find your purpose elsewhere. I'm going to ask some of the other ones. What of the rest of you? Will you continue to rot here? Rot here, like everything else? Or try for more? Apathy, is death, my kin. Let this be you. We can be better than our, fallen skeleton brothers, sisters. I'm going to yell this to the rest of them. Ooh, there we go. See what we have to say here. Rotting here has kept my circuits longer than your kind ever managed. Better a rusted archive than a melting pile of ambition. You guys suck ball. You guys all suck ball. Last skeleton who talked about being better tried to rebuild the second. We're still finding pieces of him scattered across the Black Desert. That's a sad thing they said there. I've seen 100 Crusaders come through promising salvation. What makes you different, Screamer? What makes us different? What makes us different from the rest of them? I think you've just been destroyed by facts and logic. The worst part is they're not wrong. They're not totally wrong, right? Like that's the thing. Okay, what makes him different? We are different. We have the tech. We have the spirit. We have the drive. We have the and more hold on, and more than anything, we have hope. The conditions to which we are forming this nation, the zombies come to kill all. That's a good one. Hope is a luxury for those who haven't seen empires turn to rust. I've heard plenty of big talk before, Screamer. You're all the same, chasing glory until your limbs give out. The Horde is coming. It's coming. I've seen it and I've fought it. You can't hope to stand against it alone. It gets stronger every day. If not for morals or ideals, do it because without joining us, we will all die. Skeletons, humans, everyone. He's got a point, Omar. The dead are getting thicker near the bone fields. Maybe this one isn't just blowing. Wait, hold on. It's working. I've seen 1,000 moves I've seen 1,000 maybes turn to scrap. You want our help? Show us proof, not words. Hold on. They're actually talking about it now. They're talking about it. They're actually talking about it now. Things are happening. Hold on. All I ask is we fight together. We don't need trust. We don't need sentiment. We need logic and reality. The dead grow stronger. The dead grow stronger every day. Neither us nor you can hold them alone. We need to unify if we stand any chance. You know I am right. Wait a minute. You speak of logic and reality, yet you preach unity like the Holy Nation paladin preaching faith. Logic says we've survived this long by staying hidden and mistrusting every organic and every rogue skeleton that wanders in. Why should we trust a screamer who talks about armies of the dead? The dead have always been a threat. They're more than just more visible now. We've handled worse without needing to hold the hands of a stranger who claims to be Catlon's pet. I am no pet. I am a warrior who knows when should put down our differences and fight together. Oma, words are cheap, Screamer. I've seen 1,000 grand speeches the same way. Oh, God damn it. We almost had him. Listen, they can be convinced. We almost had them just now. Skeleton bandits. Hold on. I can see it'd be fun. Each character leading a legion of lessers, developing relations. The past. I mean, we're getting somewhere. It's taking some time, but I can see them starting to slowly come around. It's just taking some time. It's taking some time. We can do this. What's changed? The dead have. They recently became faster, stronger. Their numbers increased. You've seen it too, yes? Try to convince them that the threat is real. Faster, stronger, yes. The dead have been evolving, or perhaps degenerating into something more efficient. Either way, it's a bad sign for the soft flesh settlements. Correct. And if they continue to change, it will mean the end of our kind as well. This is the best way. Best chance we have. Don't die. This is the best chance we have. Skeletons or organics, either way, we've logged the increasing patterns. It matches secondary contamination parameters in the old empires, but the Legion Council has not authorized intervention. The Council is dead. The Council is dead. Are no more. Catlon hides in his throne room like a panicked coward. We need to stand on our own now and fight this threat. We can do this. We just gotta convince them. The council's been dead for centuries. Screamer, Catlon hiding in his throne isn't news. It's Tuesday. You still haven't shown me anything that I can't find in the scrap heap. Holds up the head of a mutated infected. Still clawing. Still biting. Despite its wounds. Mutated. I'm going to say mutated zombie. Make sure it's clear on that. Is what we face. Stop arguing and stop arguing and take action for once. Oh, that's a good one. The infection is spread. Head's fresh enough, I'll give you that, but one corpse's head doesn't prove your whole army exists. You could have killed that thing yourself and brought it here to show. Fine. Did you know the infection has started to affect even our kind? Even skeleton kind. Has taken root in several of my allies recently. Will take you if we don't join forces. Infection and skeletons, that's a new one. I've seen Rust and Decay, but not Plague that Jumps the Machine. You better have more than a story to back that up. Come with me, and you will see the proof. All I ask is a chance to prove my words. If you aren't convinced, you can come right back here. Oh, wait, they're talking. Yes! Yes! One of them said, oh, listen, the head's still biting. Things are happening. This isn't right. Hold on. Things are happening now. He said. It's still snapping, Omar. Those aren't normal bite marks. I've seen gutters and bee things, but this is something else. Fine, I'll come see this proof of yours. But if this is just another wild goose chase, you'll be paying for my wasted time with more than words. If the dead are trying to target our kind too, that changes things. I've seen strange behavior from the Horde lately. Let's not just dismiss it outright. They've agreed. They've agreed. Hell yeah. They've agreed. Okay, so we've agreed to get Omar to join us. So, well, temporarily, we're gonna have him join us. We'll bring him back to the base, and then he'll we'll go from there. Kaizen, same thing. We'll get these two in here. Got these other watch bots. We're gonna, yeah. I mean, he's surrounded by. Listen, we're gonna take care of that right now. I'm gonna recruit them, and they're gonna temporarily join us. We're gonna have them come back to the base with us, and you know, I think we've gotten the point across that, you know, things need to be looked at. So some of our crab allies are in bad shape. All right, so they're going to join us temporarily. We're going to go back to the base, and then we're going to initiate dialogue with them once again, and see if they still want to like stay with us. If they do not, I will release them back to their faction and let them go. Once they see the proof of what's going on. This is crazy. This is crazy. We've managed... It took some work. It took some work. But we managed to get them, which is crazy. I really... They made us fight for it, but like it just took a little bit of reasoning. Took a little bit of logic and reasoning, but we did it. We managed to do it. I'm thoroughly impressed by the fact that we managed to do it, to be honest with you. They didn't make it easy, that's for sure. While they're here, I'm going to see if anybody has... If they have any supplies that we can take. I'll tag along. Something's been off in the bone fields lately. I'd rather know what we're dealing with. Who's this? Yeah, okay, yeah. So there's multiple of them that are saying they're going to tag along. The grids don't lie. I'll follow to see if your evidence matches the data. Yeah. There's multiple that are on board. There's multiple that are on board. Okay. Hell yeah. It took a bit of convincing, but we did it. We did do it. That's what we like to see. Some of these things, do they just have bows? Okay, no. They have bows and Eagle's Crosses. Nice. Nice. What about you? Upgraded watch bot. Yeah. Okay, cool. That was definitely tough. How do you make them join you if they don't automatically from the dialogue? Just click on them and type /join. /join. And then if you want them to leave your squad and go back to their original faction, right? Instead of just going to become like tech hunters, just do /leave. And they'll go back to their original faction. So you can actually dismiss people back to their original faction. Where's Kaname? Name? Oh, he's stuck over here. Omar, come assist. Firstly, beat this man's ass. We will have these guys on our walls. These guys are going to be on our walls. They have repair kits? Yeah, and they have repair kits on them too, which is good. They can self-repair. Hell yeah, that's what we need. That's what we needed. Kaname, you get put down. Is there another one up here still? Oh yeah, there's you. Arian repair. Anyway, I started blasting. Echo's in combat now, too. He's up here. He's in combat now. These guys are... They're going. They're doing. Food-wise, we're gonna start running low soon, but thankfully we're not in terrible shape. Just start battering these guys. Take them down. Hell yeah. That was tough. I really wasn't sure if we were going to be able to convince them or not, but we managed to. Very cool. Very, very cool. Stoked about it. Honestly, hyped about it. That was That was way harder than I expected it to be. I mean, I knew it was going to be difficult, but that was really hard to convince them. But these guys will hopefully be a quintessential fighting force for our squad here. Mod name? Congrats on passing the speech check, Mr. Streamer. Mod name? This is Sentient Sands. Good old Sentient Sands. Got a whole bunch of them coming back here. Good time, good stuff. Omar, Kyson. You, Darren, stop and repair yourself. Stunning. Now you get up here. Oop. Hickory, good. Good. Okay, cool. We're not in terrible shape. Cool. Cool. Arthur, get back over here and rest up. Luke, you wake the fuck up. Who else needs to rest? Anybody? Helix, Wing Wang, Burn. No, you guys are good. Cool. Yeah, one of them was limping. We got it taken care of. I just had him heal himself up. They're all on their way now. It's all ogre now. You guys get back in here. Get this gate shut. Absolutely wild behavior. Truly wild behavior. Once they're back here, we're going to talk about we're going to have them pop in and actually talk about the situation and see what they think of everything. These guys are going to be essential in our base defense. Absolutely essential. Absolutely essential. Still going. Still going. They're almost back. They're almost back. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Yeah, okay, that's all of them. Cool. Cool. I'm gonna shut that gate. And now Arthur's gonna have to pop back out. Temporarily open this gate. Arthur, you pop out here. Echo, you get back to work. Give your supplies to Ruka. Everything that we found, give it to her. Give her all that good stuff. Cool. Now Ruka can go build things. We love building things. Hop on that. What are you guys doing? Medic? Okay. Okay, do you have to set up the Sentient Sands mod for the zombie mod, or did Sentient Sands automatically detect the zombie mod? It automatically detects your mods and takes them into account. So like, it automatically took into account that there were zombies everywhere, and it registered like what the zombies were, what they're doing, and all that stuff. It automatically took it into account. Okay, so I need Arthur, Omar, Kyson, all of you guys here to pop over. Go passive. Pop over this way. We're gonna pop into here real fast, into the inner keep. Everybody pop into the inner keep. And we're gonna have that conversation now. Crab Raider fighting a singular zombie here. Very nice. Okay, Echo, you're stop doing your job for a minute. All right. All right. Where is Omar? Actually, we're going to talk to Echo first. We're going to talk to Echo first. Echo, I see you're back. Are these skeletons you have brought allies? Let's see what he has to say. It should take into account everything that he said in dialogue, too, when I had him as the front. Let's see what he's got. Allies for now. Memories fade, but contacts hold. They'll swing axes in the right direction, though. That's enough. Okay, the crabs still hold the gate. They've been at it for 3 days without relief. It's okay. They're just saying stuff now. You there. I am Arthur. I am whatever, I am what is considered the leader here. I am told you, have agreed to come see the situation for yourselves. To see if, it's worth helping us. That's the bargain. Echo's got a story about the dead spreading to our kind. I'm here to see long enough if it's truth or just another scrape of desperate fiction. Points to Axel and Elvin. 'Tis true. It's begun to take root in their systems as well. Do something to them. Slows their movements and speech down. Can barely walk and talk anymore. Echo managed to halt the progression on them, but we haven't cured them yet. But it definitely... Hold on. Seeing my share of corrupted hardware, but this is something else. You're telling me that whatever's driving the dead... Okay, hold on. Arthur, King of Britain. It's true. It's true. What do you say? You're telling me that whatever is driving the dead is rewriting machine code now? That's not a plague. That's an extinction event. That's the point. That's the problem. That's why we need to put down our differences, work together. I was a member of the Holy Nation for most of my life as a paladin. And as a paladin, I tell you, the situation is so bad. I am extending a hand. Hold on. Extending a hand to skeletons for help. That's where we are at. An ex-paladin trusting a skeleton. I've seen stranger things in my centuries, but not by much. Your willingness to work with us tells us more about the threat than any speech ever could. You're goddamn right it does. You're goddamn right it does. This is where we're at, guys. Will you stay and fight? Fight with us? As allies? I've come this far, and I've seen enough to know the dead don't care about metal versus flesh. I'll stay. Someone has to keep you organic from getting yourself killed by your own hubris. Welcome aboard. What should we call you? Just Omar's fine. I've had other names, but they're all buried with the cities that gave them to me. Omar it is. I'll leave the turrets, the turret guards to you then. Turrets. I'll make sure they're aimed at the right enemy this time. Had enough of skeletons shooting their own kind by accident. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Listen, guys, I know that some people get really bothered with sentient saints, like how pessimistic and kind of iron-willed they are, but if you do it right, man, let me tell you, you can talk some sense into them. It doesn't need to just be iron will all the time. You can talk some sense into them. It just takes a little bit of elbow grease with it, and we fucking did it, man. We did it. Ah, we did it. Hell yeah, that's so good. That's so good. All right, we're gonna give them their own squad. Turret guard. We're gonna give them their own squad. Hell yeah. Took a little bit of work, but we got there. Ooh. Good on Echo though. I mean, honestly, he put in the fucking work with that conversation. He really put in the work with that conversation. He put it in. Hell yeah. Okay. So they're on guard duty now. Vincent, you can hop off turret guard. I'm pretty sure are you infected? No, he's not, but we'll leave it to the professionals now. Chelton, same with you. Hop off turret guard duty. Taman, same deal. Hop off turret guard duty. That's what we like to see right there. Have we gotten this other one built up yet? Is that a thing yet? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. All right, we can get these up there too. Lloyd, Kaname. All right, so now our walls are secured by skeletons, by the skeletons. So this is great. This is good stuff. Absolutely great stuff. Goated behavior. All right, we got to get a couple more watchtowers up and running. Absolutely fucking goated behavior. This may be what saves us is the inclusion of these boys here. Ruka, did you already use all the shit that I gave you? I gave you some of it. Let's get these electrical components going. Actually, hold on. Iron plates, cool. Yeah, let's get the electrical components going. Yeah, we can start storing power. Really big stuff there, storing power. We need people mining, too. Temporarily, we're going to put some of you guys on mines. We need iron, I think. We need iron. Yeah, we need iron. We have no iron plates and no raw iron. Where's the nearest iron resource? I think it's out there, which really sucks. We also need hydroponics. That's true. That's true. Sell zombie gear for food. Yeah, we gotta get food going too, because we have a little bit of food. We do have a little bit of food left still. That's good. We do have a little bit of food left. Not a lot, but it's enough to keep us going for a little while. Yeah, we need to get industrial stuff going. Ore drill right there. That's what we need. That way we can build interiors. Ancient science books. Good. Forestry. Fruits are for cooking. Fruits are for cooking. Fruits are for cooking. It's gonna be perfect. Okay. All right. Well, this is good. This is good. We can do this. We can do this. We'll get that battery bank going. We'll get burn on this right now. Burn. Get in there and start researching, my guy. Okay, guys. We are in much a good spot. Very good spot. Forestry seems good for making your own books. Indeed. Indeed, we'll hit that. Listen, we're looking much better now. We are on the defensive still, but we should be able to keep ourselves afloat. We've got some really high-quality archers up here now that are keeping this place steady, keeping this place safe. These guys are keeping this gate protected, and I think we're okay now. It's taken some work, but I think that we're in the okay for right now, and we can start preparing for stage 3. We can also start making the armor and stuff that we need, because I do have a specific armor set in mind, which you guys are going to think is badass once we get there, but... Oh, man. What a fucking trip this has been. Passive jobs, echo, hold passive. You're going to go back to your job. Forestry seems good for making books. It is. And that may be the way to go at some point for sure. May be the way to go at some point for sure. Alright, get the ore drill going. I like the armor you've got, but my only complaint is it sort of conflicts with the new cloak mod. I am going to be using... so right now I'm using the Iron Wilf armor, but that's just because that's what I got, like, that would protect us from the elements. It is not the armor that I'm going to be sticking with in the long term. It's just the one that I'm using currently because it helped protect us against the elements. Okay, all right. Ore drills, mining. Let's get some ore mine. Ore drill, hell yes. Power consumption. We're going to have to get the power consumption portion figured out. 100%. We love that. That's what we want to see. 100%. 100%. We need to get more power set up as well. We need more power. Power. Wind generator. Build another one over here. Just get this place absolutely loaded up. We can do this. All right, what do we need for this? Building materials? Hell yeah, we can do building materials. I basically put like 20 hours this weekend in your mod list. Hell yeah. Oh, so you know which one I'm using then, right? You know which one it is? Do you know the one I'm using? The special one that I'm using? Blooded Raid moving towards Haven. Not too concerned about it. Not that they'll even get here. Correct. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We've got our special guards here, aiming. Hell yeah, nobody will get near. Fine, get out, you. We are not open to the public. Stop running back in, you fucking buffoon. Okay. All right. The other thing we need to do is we need to light this place up, because right now it is dark as hell. Can't see a fucking thing, and it wasn't a priority early on, but now it is. Now it's something we gotta talk about, because it's dark as hell. I can't see a fucking thing. Can't see a fucking thing. How fucked do you think the human race was after the first empire's collapse? That the skeletons in the second empire solidified humanity into two vastly different sub-races. I mean, the fall of the first empire was cataclysmic. It was basically a full-on extinction event. The human race was almost wiped out entirely, and then they were so isolated and repressed for so long because of the skeleton civil war and the nuclear winter that followed, that they regressed all the way back to what is the equivalent of the Stone Age. So I'd say pretty fucked. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd say pretty fucked. No, you're good. Don't worry about it, man. You're totally good. I'd say they were pretty fucked. I'd say pretty fucked. Copper's good. Iron's good. Okay, all right. So we can get some people working iron plates. Iron refinery. That's good. I'm going to take one or two of these guards here and put them on this. How many people do I need on it? Just two? I'm going to take two of you guys and put you guys on that. Your job for right now. Your jobs are to keep the dead off my gates. That's your job. Keep the dead off my gates. Genetically bottlenecked. Yeah, that's not a good time. Place campfires until your game crashes. Help be a man. Do it. Do it. Imagine going from Homo novus to Homo habilis. I mean, the other thing too is like they didn't really they turned into sub races, but it's really not that different from what happens in our own world, right? Like, I think people look at the Scorchlanders and Greenlanders is like is wildly vastly different sub races. They're not. They're humans that evolved based on their environment. So think about it from a logistics standpoint. The Greenlanders are just like your average run-of-the-mill humans. The Scorchlanders adapted to their environment. They're smaller. They're lightweight. That makes traveling across the sands easier. They have presumably some kind of night vision. Their eyes glow, which helps them see in the dark desert sands, right? It helps them see through sandstorms and stuff. They have darker skin to deal with the scorching sun, protects them against the rays of the sun, right? White hair because the intensity of the heat has like bleached their hair or something. I have no idea, but I don't really know what the white hair reasoning is. But my point is that like they've just evolved naturally, and this is something that happens in our own world, right? Like people from that are near the equator have darker skin to deal with the sun. People that are in colder climates have more body hair to deal with, lighter skin, more body hair to deal with with the cold, right? Like human beings evolve differently based on where they are. Skin tone, texture, a bit everything changes. A lot of things change between races. Not sub races is the right word, but like between nationals and ethnicities and stuff in humanity in our own world as a byproduct of where their ancestors were, where they were, right? White hair could reflect more sunlight to keep the head cooler. Yeah, that's perfect right there. Boom. That's a relatively decent explanation. Right, like it's it's just they just evolve based on their environment, right? Like it's not any different than what happens in our own world. It's not any different than what happens in our own world. Not really, you know. Let there be light. We are defended. We got this. We got this. Took some time, but we did it. By God, we did it. After all the shit that we went through, after everything that happened, by God, we did it. Next thing we need to do also is we need to put, what is it? Defense. We need mounted crossbows up on top of these buildings here. Wildly important. Wildly important. Good. Is Earth a concept in Kenshi? I think you explained this before. No. I think that what is it? Back in the old days, Chris actually said like verbatim that Earth is not like a fact. It's not a factor in Kenshi's timeline universe. Like it's not part of it. Yeah, there's no Earth in the Kenshi universe. I think the use of sub-race is very important to it, though. Not races like Russian and Filipino, but sub-races held together by overall human arcs, but pulling them apart from some time. Yeah, I mean, like they're. I think that the use of sub-race is just a term for the game. I think that's one of those things where it's a term from the game because that's the equivalent of being like the hivers have sub-races, but they don't. They just have different variations of hivers that are good for different jobs. But I wouldn't call them like they're bred for different jobs, but I don't think that I think that reading into the term sub race is probably a bit too. I think that it's being read into too much. I think that they're just different humans that evolve differently based on different locations. Like that's all it is. I think that the use of sub race is just is examined too deeply. Too deeply. A little bit of light in here. Good. Good. Gotta get more power. It's copper wind, yeah. Yeah. All right, once the wind picks up, we'll be okay. The hybrids are a human derivative, like Homo for, hold on. If the hybrids are a human derivative, like Homo formicus, I have no idea. I don't know. I'd have to, I mean, I think that they're based in humanity, but I think at this point they're so far removed, it's not. Formicus is ants. Okay, I didn't know Formicus was ants, but I mean, that's interesting. That's an interesting, nomenclature for them. It's a very interesting taxonomy for them. Gorgelanders are just neurodivergent with their sense of justice. Showed them. I like that we're shooting them up here. We're shooting them up here now. Shoot them early. Shoot them early. Keep this thing repaired. And they're repairing from up here, too, which is cool. Keep that gate nice and repaired. Don't let them get in here. Shoot the fuck out of them. We got wind. We got wind. Good. With wind, that means that we can get some iron plates rolling. I think Shrike may have... Shrike, maybe. Are we making iron plates? Helix, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Manual iron refinery? We need to get to work on that. Raw iron output. Okay, we've got power. It's just very slow power. Yeah, we've got to get those batteries up and running ASAP. Now that we can mine our own iron, things are going to pick up pace. We're going to pick up pace, though. We're building a fortress that can withstand... where did the Bugmaster or whoever the gene docs from the Second Empire get the idea for a hive mind? Do you think that they did a heavy drug withdrawal testing and did a copycat of the ants or lore verified? I think that the idea for a hive mind was based... So I've long since speculated that the skeletons based hivers primarily on themselves. And that's why they have, models that are designated that are similar to that of the hivers and skeletons have corresponding like models or variations that look similar, act similar, all of that stuff. They physically kind of just look like organic skeletons. And I think that with the hive mind, it was actually their attempt at recreating what used to be the skeleton mainframe that they were connected to during the time of the First Empire before the collapse of all the servers and whatnot. I think they were trying to recreate the for the hivers, they were creating their own mainframe, like their own organic mainframe kind of deal. That's my thought. And it lines up with the whole, like, the idea that the skeletons were trying to recreate, basically trying to turn humans more like skeletons because they, had become disenchanted with skeletons as a whole. I mean, with humans as a whole. We got to get this rain situation figured out ASAP. Could you make a video at some point to rid the lore around the separate ninja factions? I would love to, but the ninja factions are, unfortunately, they just don't have, they don't really have much lore. It's actually kind of a letdown. They don't really have much. They're really not fleshed out. They're one of the few factions that I would say are not fleshed out. Yeah, the breadliest of weebs. The bread weebs actually have more lore than the vast majority of the ninja factions. The bread weebs arguably have the most lore of any of the ninja factions. I mean, I can dig into them, but I don't know how much we're going to find. I don't know how much we're going to find. That's a shame of lore-ish proportions. I agree. All right, we've got a battery bank. We love the battery bank. We got a nice, good battery bank. Hopefully that will help propel us forward for at least a little while. Was curious if there was anything I missed. I never really found much on them, but it explains it. Yeah, the ninja factions, as far as I can tell, and I've looked a few times, but as far as I can tell, they just don't have much. Yeah, currently they just don't have much. We're gonna dismantle that. Dismantle this bed. Mantle the bed. Hell yeah, we're gonna dismantle this small shack, get that out of here finally. And then we're gonna have you come up here and rest. Nice. Nice. I mean, a lack of lore is kind of what Ninja Clans would want, being mysterious and all. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You can try the Spider Fields or someplace around Shun, forcing Viking-like behavior, maybe Raptor Islands. What are we talking about? Did I miss something? We might have missed something. I need a suggestion for my game. Any place that suits a Nordic, Viking, Greenlander style, only type of game. I want to build a town starting with all resources from the nature. Only place I can think is the northern coast. I mean, honestly, if you want a nice Viking style area, yeah, Spider Plains is a great place for it. Great place for it. I think Spider Plains is a really good spot for it. The Blood Raid has showed up. Is that one singular Blood Raider right here? That's so funny. Arthur, come kick his ass. One singular Blood Raider made it through. That's so funny. Close that door. For Valaman! For Valaman! Yeah, joke's on you, asshole. See how that goes for you. Let's see how that goes for you. Not well. Not well, I reckon. Fool. Where's that one Blood Raider get the audacity? I know. The sheer audacity. My skin is burning. Arthur, calm down. You're fine. You have 90% acid protection. Your skin's not burning. You're fine. You fucking pansy ass. What are you doing? Stop it, you. Couple of Reavers. No big deal. Couple of Reavers. Oh, man. Recruit him. I double that. Recruit a skin bandit. Just start recruiting everybody. At this point, honestly, we're getting near that. We're getting near that point. Getting near that point. How are we looking on food, too? That's another thing we need to consider. Where are we doing on food right now? Still not terrible. We're keeping well fed. We're keeping well fed. Shockingly. Except for our crabs, they're having a rough time, but what are you gonna do, you know? One thing I'd love to see in Kenshi 2 is the ability to run a faction that exists beyond just squads you control directly, owning cities, have population, guards, economies, etc. I agree. I agree. I agree. What a feckin' mess this has been. What a big feckin' mess this has been. Annual iron plates. We don't need energy for this, right? We just need Helix to get his ass over here and keep working, right? Okay, Helix, you're on passive. Stop doing other stuff. You need to just make iron plates. That's what you do. That's your job now. You don't do anything except that. I don't want to see you or hear about you doing anything except for that. Hell yeah, dude. Our skeleton archers are just firing away right now. Love it. They're just firing away. We're making steady progress. Going good. Make iron plates. Make iron plates. That is what we need. Electrical components. We can start making some of those. We love electrical components. We have still doesn't have anything to do. Dirt. You don't have anything to do. You make electrical components now. Actually, hang tight on that because we need to. Well, yeah, you make electrical components now. That's what you do. We got to get more scale, more power. We got to get more power, which means we need more batteries. double up that battery power. Get as much as possible. One down a little bit. We got to get this other component run. All right, pause power on the electrical thing. We're gonna stop doing that for now. Temporarily get the battery power built it up. We've also got to get working on this. Iron plates. We love the iron plate thing. That's built. Stunning. You guys get out. Cool. Alright, we need to get this other fan going as well. Continue to charge our battery banks. Let's continue to build even more battery. We just need batteries. We need batteries like crazy. I need nothing but batteries. Batteries for feckin' days. Batteries for feckin' days. Just a sea of batteries. Season 2 mods, Season 2 zombie mod, the Reconquest. I don't imagine this is going to have a Season 2. Honestly, if we manage to survive Tier 3, I'll be shocked. Given how Tier 2 went, we were almost fucking fully wiped. I don't know if we're going to make it to Tier 2. What are we building right now that's not... We're building stuff, but I don't know what it is. Building a data center in the middle of the zombie apocalypse. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we do, yeah. No, I need batteries, man. I need batteries for days. It's what we need. It's the only way that we're going to survive. It's the only chance we have, literally. It's the only chance we have. What are we using these iron plates for? Are we just not touching them? What the fuck are we doing, guys? What are we doing? We need to take these iron plates. We need to go put them in that freaking... into the fucking fan there. And we need to go make the damn fan. Why are we not making the damn fan? Why are we storing these? Stop storing them and make the fan. God damn, guys. Hot damn. Okay, now we've got more wind. That's good. Now we can produce power at an increased rate. That's a good thing. You need mass imprisonment and then a recruitment facility. My hope is that if we get these turrets up and running, if we get enough battery power on backup on permanent reserve, we'll just be able to keep the harpoons flowing when the wind's not going, and then we'll be able to we'll be able to keep alive. Be able to keep alive that way. But yeah, the skeletons are going to be quintessential in this whole thing. The skeletons are basically going to be fucking essential in this whole thing. All right, you get back to work. Get your work going. Get to work. Use the power. Use the battery power. All right, we're gonna be building electrical components. All right, wind is down right now. Once wind is back up, we should be fine. We're managing to fight off most enemies that get to the gate before they become a real issue, which is good. Our archers are actually killing them up here, which is cool. Scavengers? Yeah, so scavengers. Again, settling here, as much as it's been a bit of a pain. We have been able to you like utilize the surrounding enemies and factions and stuff to keep us afloat in the interim. Another wind generator here. Should really maximize our wind generation. I was originally going to build this base to be a lot more aesthetic, but honestly, things kind of shifted partway through, and now it's all about functional. Now it's all about function. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? Not fucking dying, that's my function. Another battery bank done. Hell yeah. This is good. Things are good. We're building up battery power. I do like battery power. And since we're doing that, I am going to do something quite important. I double the small wind fills. Less cool, but space efficient. Touche. 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 Hopefully we'll have enough battery power soon that it won't make like a massive amount of difference, but we'll keep on going. Where is my crafting? Crafting! Right there, right there. Heavy armor smithy. That's what we need. We're going to get the smithering going. The smithering. Smithers! Bottom level of the facility is where the smithering is going to happen. Plate beating station. We all know what's going to happen here. We're going to get a ton of plate beaters. Stuff. We're gonna need cotton loom, which we still need hydroponics for in order to really get moving on this, but we can at least get it started. Two of those, and we'll call that for now. That's what we can set up with those. Smithers. Stunning. Need iron plates on you. Stunning. The mass imprisonment center could be the last ditch effort too. Holding those skeletons there. You arm them if the walls are breached, and you let loose and fall behind the next wall. Just release the prisoners. Release the prisoners! Yeah, I think I'm gonna load this entire place up with batteries. Load the entire place up with batteries. I just want to have as much backup power as we can. Just full on making a data center. That's so funny. You imagine how hot it probably is in this building? It's probably fucking boiling in here. If any of you guys have ever been inside of a server room or like a battery room, dude, it's fucking boiling in there. Absolutely boiling. Build all the batteries. All the batteries. Storage. We have an electrical component storage box in here. Electricals. That's what we need. So we'll put an electrical component storage box right over here. 25. Yeah. Storing you guys. Love it. We need a lot of iron plates for this. We're using the manual run right now because until we have enough power consistently on reserve, it's the only way that we can guarantee we're not going to run out. Just start blasting. Just start blasting. I've been in the server room for a bank once. Had to have special clearance. Yeah, dude, they're hot as hell in there. They're literally hot as balls. It's ridiculous. When I used to run a Walmart back in the day, I used to regularly have to go in the server room because big surprise to everyone. But the what is it? There was 6 salaried managers in that building because we were one of the more important locations. We had six salary managers in that building at any given time, and I'm the only fucking one that knew how to do anything in that server room. Big fucking shock there. Not as a one-ups to me, but is more of a down lows to fucking everyone else that tends to be employed at Walmart. Big fucking shock. No one knows how to do anything. Hated working at Walmart. Competent swines, every one of them. Nice. We've got a full battery power facility in here. Backup generators, baby. Backup generators. I was doing demolition. Was probably the most difficult but lucrative 2 months of my life. You make a good money doing demo. A buddy of mine did demo for a while. He didn't do it for very long though. Yeah, he gave up rather quick on it. Never really got a full story as to why he gave up so quickly on it, but yeah, he gave up rather quickly on it. Hey, much appreciated. Welcome to the Mad Lads Guild, you absolute unit. Absolute unit. Dude, server rooms should be kept cool. Letting it heat up is not good for the server itself. Those computer racks will literally cook themselves alive. They need to be, they need to have sub 60s, 60s Fahrenheit room temperature. Oh no, I know that they should be kept cool. They're not. In an ideal world, they will be kept cool, but also it should be remembered that most of the facilities that are housing server rooms do not have the money or capability of keeping them cool, or the proper tech in place to keep them cool. So while they should be, they ain't. They're not. They're hot as fuck. They're roasting. Right? Like, for instance, at Walmart, and I only bring it up because that's where I was at. When I was at Walmart, the server room there was basically a fucking giant closet. Like, there was barely any ventilation or anything in there. Like, it's got like a fucking, it's got the HVAC. You've got the visible HVAC. That's about it. That's about it. But no, hot as balls in there, man. They're all hot as hell. So one thing that might be awful will be the sheer number of severed limbs that'll litter your base soon enough. Oh, well, I import between each save right now because of the sheer amount of, like, just crap. Like, look at this is all the crap that's laying around. The limbs are going to get really bad, too. Up here, yeah, I import in between saves. All right, so now we have just about 2,000. Just about 2,000 battery power on backup reserve. So, real good stuff, real good stuff. Build up a ton of wind power. Got to keep those things going. Hey, Hero, was just watching your next-gen graphics video from a few years ago, but Suki is down now. What graphic reshader mod do you use now? So right now I'm using Dust, but if you want a good alternative to Suki Reshade, if you check the description, you're going to find a link to a Nexus page where there is a reshade preset called the Mad Lads Reshade preset. It's my reshade preset. I built it myself after Suki went down, and it will give you, honestly, better graphics than Suki did. Better look than even Suki did. Or you can use dust if you want to use recansion. That's what I'm using currently is dust. But yeah, my reshade preset is on the Nexus and available for download. I think your crabs are starving. They are starving, but I don't have the capability or the wiggle room to feed them. So to be honest, they are going to become food. They are going to become foobs. I know that it's sad, but they are going to become foobs. Yeah. All your foobs belong to us. How are they doing over here? How's their base doing? That's not a good sign. I see a lot of zombies over here. Hold on, I'm gonna pop on over with the Shift F12 real fast. Not good, guys. Not good. I think that they've been overrun. Oh, fuck. Yeah, dude, Crabtown's been overrun. Crabtown's been overrun. Oh, no. Oh, no. They did it. Overtime, they did it. They wore him down. They wore him down. Yeah, Crabtown's been overrun. Oh, no. Okay, the only thing I can think to do is we're going to go to Echo. We're going to send Echo over and see if he can maybe grab the Crab Queen and get out of there. We're going to try and save her. And that's going to be how I end the stream tonight. But I think the crabs may have met their match. We're going to send Echo over and try to save who we can. Echo's the only one strong enough right now to probably run in there without getting absolutely fucking destroyed, demolished. We're running there. We're going to try and spare the Crab Queen. Try and spare her. Try to grab her. If we can't save the Crab Queen, the least we can do is raid their fridge. The least we can do is raid their fridge. And then after that, I got to go because I got to go to the gym. I got to get my run in for the evening, everybody. All right. Echo. We're under attack. Form up. Yeah, I'd say you're under more than just attack. You guys are getting absolutely fucking demolished. They're getting absolutely demolished. There's so many of them. My God. Yeah, they ain't gonna make it. There she is. Crab Queen. Crab Queen. She's wounded. Okay, hold on. Lady of the Crabs. I am here on behalf of Arthur. He sent me to, aid your escape. The Horde is at your, the Horde is tearing at your village, and it won't last long. I have been sent to collect you and any supplies we can and retreat to Haven. I like how we show up here and the place is just an absolute fucking, like, absolutely being devastated. Absolutely being devastated. Like, the whole place is being ripped apart. They're in active combat against a horde of zombies. Terrible stuff. Escape. I don't abandon my shell brothers while they still clink and claw. If the dead want Crab Town, they'll have to peel it from my cold, crab-crushing hands. If you stay, you'll die. If you stay, you'll die, ma'am. Flesh bags don't survive long under these conditions. I urge you to reconsider. Take your men and regroup in Haven at once. I've heard that line from better men than you, Skeleton. My shell brothers and I have held this coast against worse than rotting flesh. We don't run. You got to admire. You got to admire. But the zombies are getting worse. They're getting worse, and her shell brothers are not going to be able to hold the line forever. All right, well, I mean, we'll give her the benefit of the doubt, but she's in rough shape. Least we can do is get some supply from them. Give them a little bit extra cash. What you got? Open her backpack. I'm going to take her word for it. She's a fool. But you gotta... Listen. Like it or not, Dumbledore's got style. I was hoping some of them can be combined. Alright, well, let's get some food then. Very least, we'll get some Gohan. Get some Gohan. Keep us fed for a little while. The bravery of idiots is bravery nonetheless. I agree. I agree. Pop in here. There's more. Yeah, there's zombies in here. Against my directives, I shall aid your defense for right now. Good, then crack some skulls and prove your worth, Skeleton. Just stay out of my crab's way. Fair enough. We'll try to help however we can. Crabtown's just in bad shape, guys. Crabtown's in bad shape. You die here, who will take care of the crabs? I know that's a question. That's a question to ask. Listen, we're gonna try and hold the line, and then we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Boy down. Take this boy down. All right. Okay. Try and talk some sense to her. Initial wave. Oh, I'm talking as Omar? Why am I talking as Omar? Oh, I know why we're talking as Omar. There we go. That's my bad. All right. Initial wave has been defeated. More will come. You barely held together this time. Next time will be certain doom for Crabtown. I ask once more. Take your men. Fall back to Haven. Haven and fight another day. Don't die here and leave your crustaceans on their own. No, died here? Jesus Christ. I can't... the problem is, once it gets to a certain length, I can't see. Ask her again. She almost didn't make it this time. If she dies, I mean, that's bad. That's bad. Plus, I would like her Naginata, though. If she were to die, I'd have to come collect. I'd have to come collect the Naginata. It's too cool not to. I'd give it to Morrigan. I heard your steel clatter, Skeleton, and I saw my crabs drag down a dozen of those shambling husks. We held, we'll hold again. Crabtown doesn't fold. The bravery of a fool is still bravery. I admire that. Pray we meet again. But I find it likely that this will be our last meeting. then. It's been an honor. I'll let Arthur know. I'll let Arthur know of your choice. Tell Arthur the Crab Queen sends her regards and a full claw of fresh crab shells for dinner. Oh, jeez. Say. She said, tell Arthur the Crab Queen sends her regards and a full claw of fresh crab shells for his banner. If the dead take me, let it be on my feet with a crab at my side. They know the time. Yeah. Listen. I gotta be honest. I fuck with it. If the dead take me, let it be on my feet with a crab at my side. She's not gonna survive this. They're getting worn down. They continue to fight now, but like they are getting worn down. The crab raiders are not gonna be able to hold for long. The crabs are getting worn down. She got halved. I mean, this is it. But I will not force her to abandon her home and her people. If they want to fight this fight to the death, then so be it. But it's bad. Yeah, Crabtown's gonna fall. Crabtown's gonna fall. But they will. They'll go down with honor. They'll go down with honor. The way that they want. Halo Reach Crab Queen right now. I mean, yeah, kind of. She's kind of pulling a Noble 6 right now. I mean, you got to admire that. You got to admire it. Is it right? Not necessarily, but you've got to admire it. The fact that she's sitting there against insurmountable odds as her city is actively under siege, and she's like, this is my city. And if it falls with me. I'd rather die here, bleeding besides my brothers, besides my crabs, and I'll take a dozen of them with me, than retreat and be deemed a coward. I mean, I respect it. And I'm for it. Can you send someone to check the preacher cult, please? If they're down bad right now, can you save one of them? I can, but it'll probably be tomorrow because this guy right here, is about to, I'm about to leave for the eve. I'm gonna go talk to Arthur real fast, and we're gonna wrap up for the evening. We're gonna talk to Arthur. Echo status report on Crabtown. Why is the queen? Why is the crab queen not with you? Is the town fallen? Crabtown's still standing, but barely. The Crab Queen won't abandon her shell brothers, even as the dead chew through her outer walls. She has chosen to fight to the end in her home. Can't blame her. I don't like it. I respect it. She's as stubborn as rusted gear. Respect won't stop the dead from chewing through her walls. True, but she will go down with her honor and pride. That's something, I suppose. Honor and pride. Had those once too. They don't plug leaks in a hall. Well, she's right. He's right. But what are you going to do, you know? All right, well, we're going to save it here because things have happened. Things are happening. We're going to save it here, and then I'm going to bring my happy ass to the gym, and I'm going to run until I can't stand up, and then I'm going to drive home, and I'm going to pass out, and I'm going to wake up tomorrow, and I'm going to do it again. Guys, I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you. Jesus Christ. Throwing stuff now. I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you guys for popping in. It's been a great first of the month. Welcome to the month of June, guys. It's officially summer here, so good stuff. Good stuff. I'm pooped, but I will see each and every one of you guys tomorrow, hopefully. I'll be streaming even more. What's tomorrow? Tuesday? Fuck. Okay, so yeah, tomorrow I'll be streaming even more of the Horde, and I will see you guys then. As always, guys, use your powers for good instead of evil. Make a difference in somebody's life. And I'll see you tomorrow. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard.